Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you are doing well at home and safe at home. Okay, so let us start fourth worksheet, Mr. Nobody. Yes, Mr. Nobody. So, what did you understand by nobody? Yes, let's see now. I know a funny little man, as quiet as a mouse, who does the mischief that is done in everybody's house. So, what he is saying here? One little man, which is funny, and he is as quiet as mouse. He do the mischievous things, nothing but all the things will be spoiled by that person in everybody's house. Okay, and there is no one ever sees his face, and no one sees that Mr. Nobody's face. And yet we all agree that every plate we break was cracked by Mr. Nobody. So there were plate in everyone's house. This Mr. Nobody will break that plate and it will be cracked by Mr. Nobody. He puts damp wood upon the fire that kettles cannot boil. What Mr. Nobody does? See, damp wood. Damp is nothing but a little bit wet. So that soil will be kept upon the fire and that kettles cannot boil. His are the feet that bring in mud and all the carpets soil. So he will be bringing all the muds in the carpets. And whenever everyone walks over there, they feel that soil has been fallen by Mr. Nobody. The papers always are mislaid who had them last, but he. So all the papers, as you can see in a picture, that has fallen here, and it was done by Mr. Nobody. There is no one tosses them about but Mr. Nobody. The finger marks upon the door by none of us are made. So there was a finger marks on the door. So nobody kept the finger marks, but this was the finger marks of nobody. We never leave the blinds unclosed to let the curtains fade. So what they are saying, that they will be closing the windows and doors so that no one comes, but it was opened by Mr. Nobody. So let us see the question answers. The ink we never spill, the boots that lying round you see, are not our boots, they all belong to Mr. Nobody. So the ink was fallen there and the boots were lying, there was the footprints on the floor, are not our boots. They are saying that boots does not belong to us, it is of Mr. Nobody. No. Answer these questions. First one, why does the speaker say that Mr. Nobody is as quiet as a mouse? Yes, because no one has ever seen or heard him when he is mischief. Mischief here nothing but doing the naughty things, okay? Second, why do the plates break so easily? Because Mr. Nobody has cracked them already. So it is breaking easily. B-bit, doesn't the kettle boil? Yes, because he puts damp wood upon the fire. So that's why the kettle doesn't boil. See, do the curtains fade so easily? Never. No. Never leave the blinds unclosed. Mr. Nobody never leave the blinds unclosed. Third, is Mr. Nobody the one doing all these naughty things? If not, then who is? No. They are saying no. These things were being done by the people living in the house. However, none of them want to admit that they are the ones who have been upon to mischief. As you can see here, children, the things were not done by Mr. Nobody. It was done by the people itself. Okay, just they are blaming to Mr. Nobody. So that was the story. Now fourth, have you ever done something naughty and let someone else take the blame? Did you tell the truth later? No. Have you done anything naughty? No. Okay, very good. You should not do the naughty things. B-bit, find the words in the text that mean the same as these. Misbehavior, nothing but mischief. Second, throws something carelessly, nothing but toss. Third, to lose color or brightness is fade, F-A-D-E, fade. Okay, grammar part, underline the possessive adjectives and tick the possessive pronouns. Now, how you can identify the possessive pronouns? Possessive pronouns contains S at the end, whereas possessive adjectives does not contain S. In possessive adjectives, it comes before the nouns, whereas possessive pronoun comes after the nouns. First one, this is my bag. Where is yours? You have to underline the possessive adjectives. Okay, my is possessive adjective, yours is possessive pronouns. It comes after the nouns. Next, Sheila's bat was broken, so I lent her mine. Here mine is nothing but possessive pronouns. It will be coming at the end. Third, Amit put his ball away in his room. Nitika left hers in the garden. Here hers are nothing but possessive pronoun. His is nothing but possessive adjectives. Next, fourth, have you given them their share of chocolates? Here there is nothing but possessive pronouns and you is possessive adjectives. Fifth, this is not her pencil box, it is his. Her is nothing but possessive adjectives. It will be coming before the nouns and possessive pronoun comes after the nouns. Sixth one, will you get your books tomorrow? You is nothing but possessive adjectives and your is possessive pronouns. Next, B bit. Complete these sentences with the correct forms of the words in brackets. First one, my hair is longer than Kavita's. In bracket, I he was given. So, I you cannot say, in place of I you have to use my. Second, which room is dash you in a bracket. So, what you have to use? Yours. Okay. Next, the children ate their food and went to bed. Fourth, the bird flew to its nest. Fifth, the books on the shelf are hers. Whenever she comes, you have to use hers. Sixth one, these bags are ours. Whenever we comes, we have to use ours. Vocabulary part. Take the opposite words. Big opposite is small, large or wide. Yeah, small. Second, front. Front opposite is back. Ahead, back or above. Back is the correct answer. Third, happy. Sad, excited or bored. Sad. Very good. Fourth, build, join, tear or break. Yes, break is the correct answer. Fifth, bright, shiny, dull or glowing. Yes, very good. Dull is the correct answer. Sixth, fast, slow, quick or hasty. Yes, slow is the correct answer. Okay, and this is the spelling bit. The vowel A in the word tape is a long vowel. Tape, you will be saying tape is a long vowel, whereas in tap is a short vowel. Tap, tape, tap. Okay, now let us see the A bit. Name the object in picture. Write S for short or L for long to describe the vowel sound. Kite, kite. L is nothing but long vowel sound, kite. Okay, B, B, long vowel sound. Bat, bat, short vowel sound. Top, top, short vowel sound. Okay, when we add ed to a verb with a short vowel, we double the last consonant. Suppose for example, drag he has given, so we have to use ed. Okay, D-R-A, double G-E-D, dragged. Double letters will be coming and you have to add ed. Drop, dropped. Flip, flipped. In that way. Add ed to each of these words. Nod, nodded. Hop, hopped. Clap, clapped. Drip, dripped. Sip, sipped. Dip, dipped. Okay, children? Now let us see the writing part. Imagine that you are walking by then when the building caught fire. Write 6 to 8 sentences about what happened. You can use these points. How the building caught fire, how the firemen put out the fire, and how they saved the person in the building. So this is the story you have to write. One day I was walking down the road with my father. We saw smoke coming out of a building. We heard people shouting that the building was on fire. Someone had carelessly thrown a lit matchstick, which caused the fire. People started to run out of their houses. But then was one person stuck on the third floor. He was shouting for help. The crowd asked him to stay calm and told him that the firefighters were on the way. Soon the firefighters arrived in 2 trucks. They pulled out long ladders and climbed onto them. They used a hose to pour water over the fire. The firefighters on the second truck moved his ladder to the balcony where the man was stuck. He climbed on top and helped the man get into the ladder. He was sent to the hospital. So this was the story you have to write. Okay, children? So that's all for today. Write well. Take care. Bye-bye.